Hello, my name is Dontron, and we have a submission for the approval of the Classy Whale Society. This is Tales of the Sea Line in Omaha.
Welcome to Voiceover Land. We'll talk about stuff that didn't make it into the real life portion of the video here. And for this intro, we're going to talk about how the Sea Line is our proposal for a 23-mile long metro line that'll cross the entire city of Omaha along Dodge Street and turning northward onto 204th Street. And we believe that this line will attract a lot of ridership, especially in the western portions where the buses are really lacking.
All right, hello. So we got Thomas Jefferson High School right there. This is the end of the Sea Line, and currently we only got the blue and the yellow buses right here, both on Broadway. Right, so we're at our next stop, 35th Street and 12th Avenue. This is Westwood Park. And in case you were wondering why this random park gets a station, it's also mainly because of that up there, the Union Pacific Main Line, which also runs 4 different S-Bahn lines on my map. And current transit on 35th Street, there's the Yellow Express bus, which runs one direction once per day, weekdays only, at like 6 in the morning.
And this concludes our Iowa duology. Ryan, what are your thoughts?
It's pretty basic if you ask me, though. Pretty cool, honestly. Like the sights, like the view. I'd say it's all right.
10 out of 10?
Yes, 10 out of 10 indeed.
So welcome to downtown Omaha.
Whichever one.
So we're at 10th and Capitol, except we're not. We're actually at 12th Street. But 10th has, looks like streetcar construction, so we're going to be over here at 12th. But the actual stop is at 10th in Capitol, called Capitol Avenue.
Whoa.
And
plot twist.
You know, there, you got the main event is the CHI Health Center Arena, which has like a bunch of stuff in it. There's like conventions. You got Creighton basketball. There's a car show every year. Yeah, the Omaha Supernovas, and also a bunch of other stuff too. So
That we cannot remember because we are small brain.
yeah, and we also don't go there very often.
That's true.
Right. In terms of transit, since we're downtown, got a bunch of options in the area, but 10th and Capitol specifically is only a detour for Orbit and Route 106, and as well as will be the end of the streetcar when that opens.
The whole 3 stops it has.
In like 2 years or whenever it's supposed to.
And all the money in the hole. Any thoughts, Ryan?
Yeah, no, it's really cool. If you look over there, that's the Omaha World Herald. That's one of their buildings. That's where they write the newspaper and whatnot. Right over there's the Capitol Edition. The top where it's section where people are shopping and whatnot.
If you look that way, you get to see where the College World Series is.
Aren't we near that pizza place too?
Yeah, that's right next
The
to the
Reno's or what? Rocco's.
Yeah, that's right next to the place.
And if you look over there, there's the Holland Performance Arts Center. Right
Oh,
there.
yeah,
They
that's
do lots
hype.
of plays
Yeah.
and everything. As well as the Steel House right next door where they have various concerts and such.
Nice.
My dad was offered to go see Kid Leroy, but he did not. So
Cut.
Alright, so we're at 14th and Dodge in pretty much the heart of downtown Omaha. And the station here is World Herald, but this station is westbound only. The eastbound stopping 1 block south on Douglas at Gene Leahy Mall. And we'll cut to a voiceover to explain more. All right, welcome back to real life from the voiceover. So as you can see, a bunch of stuff. You also, for trains, you have Orbit, as well as the 4, 11, 13 loud cars, and the green, blue, yellow, 93, 94, 95, 97, 106, and 120, as well as right now, due to a construction detour, also the 15, 18, and 30.
When God said, let there be buses, he aimed specifically at this intersection. Do you have any thoughts, Ryan?
Yes, pretty face. If you look right behind you, right there, you see the statues of the former 19th century people coming down on the trail, leaving the city as we speak, and such a journey out westward and whatnot. Otherwise, pretty cool area. It's cold out here, but we're doing just fine now.
Haha, it is I, voiceover again. So we're going to talk about operations here. So first and foremost, this part of the line for 2 stations each direction will be one way only, with World Herald and Central being westbound only, and City Hall and Jean Leahy Mall being eastbound only. Now for the next part, we're going to talk about the frequency, which will be 30 local trains per hour, off-peak and on weekends, and for rush hour that'll double up to 60 trains per hour. And express trains will run at 20 trains per hour from 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. weekdays only. And we'll also mention along the line which stops are express and which are local only. And since this is an entirely new line, I think it would make a lot of sense for it to just be built to be automated right away.
So we reached our second pair of stations.
We are in Nebraska now.
So one block that way is Person, and also over there is City Hall, 19th and Douglas, for the eastbound. And westbound, one block that way, 20th and Dodge, is Central for Central High School. And as you can see, we're still in downtown Omaha, so there's plenty of stuff to do. Like go to Wells Fargo with a stagecoach, and also the Rose Children's Theater.
Any thoughts, Ryan?
Yeah, no, over there right next Central is the Joslyn Art Museum there, which had just had expansion just this past last year.
Yeah, well, that's the next station, right?
That's the next thing.
And also transit. So
I don't remember the First National Bank building over there.
yeah,
There it is.
Transit, you got the Orbit, the blue and yellow buses, the 18, and the 93, 94, 97, and 120.
Bus galore.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Alright, so we're now at 24th and Dodge. The C line, both directions have come back together.
Yay!
Joslyn, which is that building right there, it'd be an art museum.
It is like the most majestic structure. Fun fact, that is also on the National Historic Register Places, I think.
And this is our first express stop after we explain them to you.
Voiceover time.
And transit wise, got Orbit, we got the 24 on 24th, and the 93, 94, 97, and 120. It'll be our last time seeing those buses in the 90s.
Except for like the 92 in the second half of the video.
Yeah.
Any thoughts, Ryan?
Yeah, no. This is a very busy intersection because right next door is Central High School, which used to be the capital of Nebraska, the state capital before they moved it to Lincoln and whatnot. And if you keep going down right there, you got the Salvation Army right there.
Moving towards the stop.
And so we're gonna move towards the stop now.
Yeah, the bus be coming. Alright, we're at 31st and Dodge, which also doubles as Turner Boulevard and Lincoln Boulevard.
All the streets.
And this is Turner Park, which is also the closest stop on the C line to Midtown Crossing, which is a big retail area. And will also be where the streetcar goes through.
I thought the streetcar only had 3 stops.
And also, right now, you got Orbit right there at Park. And also the 30 and 35
Ryan?
Yes, yes. And also, if you look over there, to point the camera that way, you got Midtown Crossing, where there's tons of many shops and stores and also apartment buildings where people live in and whatnot. It's also right next door to Blackstone District, a place where a lot of people go and party, a lot of bars and such. Very fun time and such. But,
So
yeah,
you're saying I should go there Friday night?
you should go there Friday night. You should, though. I recommend it. Also, I recommend you go on Leavenworth Street. Really good.
All right.
Cut.
So we made it to 42nd in Dodge.
With a lot of cars.
Yeah. So this stop here is Clarkson College, which you can kind of see, maybe, unless you can't see. Then
I'm trying.
Also, right behind this building, which is Clarkson College, you have the University of Nebraska Medical Center.
UNMC, let's go!
And other than that, this be a neighborhood.
We'll
the
post the
Joslyn
sign and edit.
Yeah. And there also is a Mega Saver where you can get tobacco and phones for less for the lowest prices in the metro.
Specifically that Mega Saver.
Yeah. One where earlier we saw 2 police cars at. And right now, got Orbit. He coming in. And also 2 blocks that way and that way is the 3 bus. And also 2 blocks that way is also the 15. Yeah. And also the 120 passes through here. That stops 2 blocks that way. Everything is 2 blocks from here for some reason.
Your thoughts, Ryan. Give it to us.
Yes. You see, this is a very busy intersection, a lot of cross traffic and whatnot. Over there is a huge campus for the UNMC Medical Center is. A lot of people go in there when they're hurt and need help.
A fire truck.
And there's a fire truck right there. And behind us is the Joslyn Castle neighborhood, home of the Joslyn Castle. Huge building where one of the most famous families lived here in Omaha, Nebraska and whatnot. Huge castle. It's beautiful. I recommend you check it out.
Cut. Shop at Lowe's.com. Not sponsored. Go.
So we're here at 50th and Dodge.
This is being shot on the cameraman's birthday.
Yeah.
Not to brag.
Yeah. And this is Dundee Station, which is one of the old suburbs of Omaha, and actually one of the few walkable ones.
Whoa.
AKA one of the only good ones.
Sorry, Millard.
So around here, so at this specific intersection, there's gas station, pharmacy, and get tested for COVID-19. A cupcake shop, and also can't see it from here, but there's also vending Goldberg's, which is a really good American restaurant that I like. You should go there if you're here. And also the new reopened Dundee Theater by Film Streams, where they show some mainstream movies, but also a lot of less mainstream but really good ones.
So what you're saying is that film junkies need to go there.
Yes. And transit right now, the Orbit stops 1 block that way at 49th. And the 120 does not stop here at all.
We are 120-less.
Yeah. Right.
Ryan, do you have any thoughts?
Yes. You know, you should come down to Dundee. It's one of the nicest neighborhoods in the city and such. It's very relaxing, very chill and such. Especially if you want to go out with friends and such. There's plenty of places to eat and such, eat and drink. Like over there, there's a double shot right there. You get a double shot, caffeine in your coffee.
And there's also a vacuum store that we saw the police at.
Yes. And also the theater, they show independent films like Donovan said.
Yeah.
Very talented.
All right, cut.
Welcome back to Voiceover Land again. In this section, we'll talk about equipment, and this will be a metro line, so we'll use metro-style equipment, like on the New York subway or DC Metro. And we'll go ahead and throw up train.png, so we can have an idea of what it'll look like. But we'll have to choose a train model for the standard when we actually build the line.
All right, welcome to the woods. We're at 64th and Dodge for the University of Nebraska at Omaha. otherwise known as UNL.
Uno.
And it's also our next express station because university
What?
and
Speaking to the mic.
Come on.
and for transit, you got 2 stops, 2 blocks that way is Orbit, and 2 blocks that way is the 120, and also the first ever Christian church. There's never been a Christian church before that one at 66th and Dodge.
Ryan, what are your thoughts?
My thoughts, this is an amazing area. If you just keep going down that way, you'll go to Memorial Park, which is one of the largest parks in the city and whatnot. Also, every summer they host a big concert there and whatnot. Lots of people go on 4th of July weekend and whatnot. And if you see right on the campus, over there slightly is their soccer stadium called Caniglia Field, home of one of the best soccer teams in the Summit League and whatnot. They've made the conference they won the conference championship a couple times now. But yes, this is a great area.
Cool.
All right, welcome to one of the busiest intersections in the city, 72nd and Dodge, also known as what also the station is called Crossroads.
Rip the mall that used to be here.
Yeah.
Now it's just a Target.
Yeah. So being that this is basically the center of Omaha,
Or used to be.
there's a lot of things here. Like that's going to be the new main library. That used to be a major shopping mall.
Rest
That
in
they're
peace.
now building a new one that's supposed to be open this year, but is currently an empty field. And there's also a bunch of apartments and a bunch of shops too. And in terms of transit, it's also one of the busiest changeover spots because it's served by Orbit and the 18, which are the 2 busiest bus routes in the entire city.
And loud ass cars for some reason.
As well as the 8 and 120.
All the buses.
Yeah.
Ryan, do you have any thoughts?
Yes, I actually do have thoughts. Not only is this one of the busiest intersections in the city, in fact, it's actually one of the major ones. Over there where you see the Canes and Panda Express, there used to be the Family Fun Center, which was an old arcade that a lot of people went, that we went as children.
Yeah.
So, funny enough.
I
also,
didn't.
In this also on this intersection, you may see some protests or someone trying to put up a sign or stuff and whatnot.
Yeah.
This is, one
Well, this is a very popular protest spot.
Yeah.
Because it's so busy.
It's so
Yeah.
busy and such. And everything. So yeah, say that. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so we're at Children's Hospital Station, right at 84th and West Dodge now. And the main thing to do here is, in the name, right over there, is the Children's Hospital. And as well as around here, there's a bunch of other, just like office space. There's a couple restaurants.
Senior sales.
And in terms of bus service, we got the Orbit right here, as well as over there is the 8 bus. And that's pretty much it.
Ryan, you don't get an opinion because you are going to despawn.
No.
Alright, so we've reached our next express stop, Westroads Transit Center. So you can see right here is the transit center, currently served by Orbit and the 4, 5, 14, and 92 buses. And if we pan, you can see what's here. Got several office buildings, plus Westroads Mall, which even has a movie theater.
And a food court.
Yeah.
And a food
and
court.
also a dead Granite City, too. Yeah.
I don't know why that's there.
Yeah, alright.
Hey, it's that time again. Voiceover land. This time we're going to talk about who would benefit. And first off, it'll be people along the line, since they'll have new, faster transit. Especially people out west where the buses are very much non-existent. And also the environment would benefit a lot due to the fact people will be able to take transit and not have to drive.
Alright, so we're here at West Fairacres at 120th and Dodge. Not as much here as at Westroads, but there are over there group of apartments. A bunch of shops and stuff over here. And over there is Burke High School.
Can't really see it from here.
And the 92 does pass through here, except for the fact it passes on the express lanes. So while it does pass here, it does not stop. Closest actual stop is 6 blocks that way for the 14.
You have been denied a bus.
Alright, we've reached 132nd and Dodge for our next stop, Boys Town. And now obviously the main attraction is over there, the namesake of the station, Boys Town, which is a huge children's hospital place. And as well, we have over here Linden Market.
Shop at Hy-Vee.
And also got a loud ass truck. And
Enterprise Bank.
Enterprise. Across the street got a lot of office space. And if you look over there, you get to see the West Dodge Expressway, which is where the 92 goes, and does not stop here again.
You have still been denied bus.
All right. So welcome to our 8th express stop
Woohoo!
at 144th and Dodge, FNB Business Park. And as you can see by this sign, the 92 actually stops here.
Whoa, we actually got bus this time.
Because this is a park and ride.
And explain that to us. Explain that to the audience.
So basically, you can go over to that parking lot over there, park the car, and get the bus, which right now just goes to Westroads, where you can get the Orbit downtown.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bendy bus.
Yeah. And other than that, there is just a bunch of office space here.
So much wasted land.
Yeah.
And
also, right here, what I think is cool is they have solar panels.
whoa,
So
the power of the sun.
yeah.
Go.
All right. And we also have solar panels, so you can be green while you wait for the bus, and no trespassing.
Let me get a shot of that. No stress.
Yeah. And also no trespassing in Spanish. All right, welcome to Greenfields at 156 and Dodge.
I feel like we're going to be sued by Sonic the Hedgehog for that name.
Yeah, and we have another group of shops.
The world's most epic bakers.
Yeah. And a church with a coffee shop.
Nice.
And that's about it.
You are
And once
very-
again, 92 flies right by on West Dodge.
Once again, been denied bus.
So we've reached 168th and not Dodge. We're on Burke Street.
Plot twist.
We're at Village Pointe East.
Woohoo.
And which Village Pointe is a major shopping destination. And this is our first of 3 stations at Village Pointe. It's got a bunch of shops, Casey's gas station, and
Scooters.
scooters, and former governor of Nebraska, current U.S. senator, and winner of the Caillou lookalike contest, Peter Ickes.
Oh, where is it? Where's the
Right there.
Okay, am I aiming at it?
Yeah, zoom in on it. Yeah.
Oh,
Peter
okay.
Ickes.
I have found it.
All right. So welcome to the second part of our Village Pointe trilogy, Village Pointe Transit Center, which is right in the middle of Village Pointe itself. And also note there's not a transit center here, but I want one because I can do what I want.
Movie theater.
And 92, this is where it officially ends. but it doesn't actually serve Village Pointe. It stops in the park and ride on the other side of the movie theater.
Movie theater part 2.
Welcome to the final part of the Village Pointe trilogy. We're at this is technically 179th.
And there goes a car.
So we're actually at 180th in Chicago for Village Pointe West, which, as you can see right there, that is the westernmost bus stop in the entire city of Omaha. So this point on, there will be no more transit. The 92 just gets right back on West Dodge, goes back to Westroads. And right now, in the area, Village Pointe West, there's a couple offices, a couple more shops, and a couple of hotels. And also land for sale. So we can get Classy Whale headquarters at Village Pointe.
Please do that.
To 192nd and Dodge. This is Methodist station, named after Methodist Hospital.
Large.
Which is like the most interesting thing here. Because other than that, we have a office building, Pinnacle Bank, and currently being installed is Omaha's first diverging diamond interchange. And that's literally it. There's nothing else here.
Roll credits on this stuff and let's just whoosh to the next one.
Come to our first stop on 204th Street.
Rip Dodge.
We're leaving behind Dodge.
So sad.
We're at 204th and Cumberland at MCC Elkhorn. If you don't know, MCC says on that sign over there.
Dramatic reveal.
Metropolitan Community College, specifically the Elkhorn Valley campus, because they have 2 more, but those aren't on the C line, so they don't count. And besides that, there's just, again, a bunch of shops and nothing else.
Dramatic reveal of the Burger King.
So we're at 204th and Corby, which also doubles as Blondo Pua. And this is Ta-Ha-Zouka Park. Definitely the most interesting name on the line.
Mm-hmm.
And why we're here is, for one, hopefully on the other side of the hill is Oldie Towny Elkhorn. And just down there, hopefully in the shade, is the Union Pacific Main Line that runs all the way to California. And I also have one of my S-Bahn lines running up that line, but that's not in this video.
Subscribe to the channel, fools. Cut.
Okay, it's voiceover o'clock again. So this time we're going to talk about funding, which the Nebraska state government is not very transit friendly. So we're going to have to do a lot of bullying of the government. And if that doesn't work, more bullying, or just embezzle a few tax dollars and call out Vinny Palermo, the former Omaha City Councilman.
Welcome to our 10th and final express stop.
Woohoo!
At 204th and Maple.
Whoa.
Is Indian Creek in Elkhorn again. And which...
Second part of the Elkhorn trilogy.
Yeah, which we got Catholic Church, water tower.
Oh, hang on, I'm behind a tree.
Another church in the distance. And a bunch of shops, hopefully obscured by the hill.
You get trees.
Yeah. And yeah, that's about it. While this is the last express stop, the local trains, they have one more. Our final stop, which will be Arbor. Yeah, that's right. We're at 204th and Fort. And there's a whole bunch of nothing here.
Except for a neighborhood.
I mean, that's still under construction, so there's like nobody here yet.
Yeah.
Now, why would I have a station way out here. For one, a lot of open land. We could put a rail yard here for the sea line, and maybe more if we feel like it. It'd be pretty easy to slap down a rail yard. Locals would probably oppose it, but they also get the station. And as well as this field, could probably put up some farm buildings or some shops, make the station more used. So there's a lot of potential here, but it just hasn't happened yet.
Also, fun fact, this neighborhood that we're standing in was actually destroyed early last year by a tornado.
And that's the end of the line. So
Good job, guys. We did it.
yeah.
Totally didn't record this in 2 parts.
Welcome to the conclusion. We're doing it in voiceover land. So hopefully this video convinces you to support our metro plan, or at least bully the government. And thank you to Classy Whale for hosting this competition. And also thank you for letting us win. So for legal reasons, we have not embezzled any tax money. We're also not sponsored. And we've also not bribed any judges yet.